Republicans and Democrats are fighting for control of the Senate. You guys, what on earth is going on there? Let's go ahead and talk about it. I have a handful of key notes I want to share with you guys, and it is incredibly important to stay informed on what is going on here as well as what is potentially to come. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Right now in the Senate, Republicans have 48 seats. Democrats have 48 seats as well. Alaska will be going Republican when it's finally called, bringing the total to 49 Republican and 48 Democrat seats in the Senate. That leaves us with 3 major races. So, 1, North Carolina, that's Tom Tillis up by almost 100,000 votes with 93% of votes reported. We all have seen how things are going, and we all know what can potentially happen with that. Let's go ahead and move on to Georgia. There are 2 races in Georgia for Senate seats. So in Georgia, you have to win 50% of the vote to actually win. Okay, so if you don't get 50%, it goes to a runoff election in January. We're going to go ahead and talk about that in a little bit. Let's talk about the 2 races, though. The first race is Warnock, who is a Democrat, and Loeffler, who is a Republican. Neither of them have 50%. Neither of them have gotten 50%. This one is going to go to a runoff election, guaranteed. Okay. The second Senate race in Georgia, it's actually Jeff Sessions. He lost to Perdue in the primary. So it is Perdue, a Republican, versus Ossoff, a Democrat. Perdue is winning with 50% of the vote, but most likely will not hold on to that with more ballots coming in. This election will most likely go to a runoff as well. If I were to give you a percentage of odds, probably 99% chance. So with Alaska, Republicans have 49 seats, Democrats have 48. Let's use that as our starting point. You guys, having said that, I'm going to take you through 2 scenarios. It can get a little bit hard to follow. I'll try to speak clearly. If you need to pause it or rewind, absolutely do that. This information is incredibly important. So scenario 1, we lose North Carolina Senate seat. What happens there? So if we lose North Carolina, that ties both Democrats and Republicans at 49 seats. I'll repeat that one more time. If we lose North Carolina, that ties Democrats with Republicans at 49 seats. That takes us to the 2 runoff seats in January in Georgia. And honestly, you guys, this may be the biggest Senate race in United States history. The entire world will be looking at Georgia, and there is a lot at stake there. If Biden wins the election, Republicans have to win both Georgia Senate seats to bring their total to 51, which is, of course, a majority. If they only win 1 seat, that leaves the Senate with a 50-50 tie. If there is a tie vote in the Senate, Kamala Harris would cast a vote to break the tie, giving Democrats the majority in the Senate. Now, if Trump wins the election, then Republicans only have to win 1 Georgia seat, which is obviously a lot easier to tie it up. Pence would have the deciding vote, and the Senate would be majority Republican. Now, for scenario number 2, Republicans hold North Carolina. That brings Republicans to 50 seats in the Senate, and Democrats would have to win both runoff races in Georgia to tie the Senate 50-50. Again, the VP casts a vote to break the tie. So let's talk about things that could happen if Democrats control the Senate and Trump is elected president. The most obvious thing will be Nancy Pelosi pursuing an impeachment and the Senate removing Trump from office. As for things that could happen if Republicans control the Senate and Biden is elected president, you'll be seeing Republicans preventing Green New Deal legislation, preventing packing the Supreme Court, preventing the creation of new states like DC and Puerto Rico, as well as preventing the expansion of socialist policies. So you guys, regardless of who wins, Georgia will be absolutely insane in January. We are talking potentially a $1 billion combined, a $1 billion Senate race. Like I said, the entire world will be looking at these races going on. It'll be absolutely insane. Prepare for that mentally because it might be a little bit stressful and this will be dragged on for quite some time. Of course, if Trump wins, this means Democrats trying to get him out of office. Okay, if they lose the Senate, they will be absolutely pursuing removing President Trump from office. And if Biden wins, it means changing the very foundation that this country was founded upon. So, you guys, if you found this information useful, please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, shoot me a follow. Let me know what you thought about the video. Did you learn anything? Hopefully it did. And we'll see you next time.